Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. I worked at IRS, for 10 long years. I have a bunch of former IRS agents on staff, also tax attorneys, lawyers, CPAs. We're specially designed for IRS tax resolution. Just want to let you know that. Being former IRS agents, we really know what's going on in audits. A lot of people in this profession, they get their training from working cases and they develop patterns. The difference with us is we were the IRS. So we already know what we're doing. We don't have to learn what we're doing. And we don't need to work a number of cases because we already know really what's going on. Of course, Sammy wants to sit right behind me. She wants to really garner all the attention. She is not a former IRS agent. She actually is an old drug dog, though, just so you know. People see her coming. I've actually had people throw drugs on the streets and start running. That's my dog, Sammy. Anyway, I want to tell you a little about the tax audit and the best way to defend yourself, whether you use this or not. Most people, they get that audit letter and they get scared, and you should be. It's money out of your pocket. That's basically what those nasty grams mean. How did you get picked for the IRS audit? Just so you know, the computer picks you. Every tax return that's filed gets a DIF score, a discriminatory index function score. That computer generates scores for every single tax return. I could pull up your tax return. In the old days, they have a new system now. You just pull up the back of the return, you see the DIF score, and you know whether it's going to get audited or not, or had a propensity to get audited. So how this process works, IRS pulls up the DIF score, and they know how many cases a local office can get based on how many agents they have, what the level of the agents are, the type of cases they work. And they go ahead and they get batches of returns that fall in this low-hanging fruit area, and they send them to the local agents, good agents who know how to eyeball returns and earmark them for audit. They send these cases back. Then the service center goes ahead and sends the cases that they feel are the best fit for that group of people, whether they're grade 13, 11, 12, whatever, and then they start the audit process. They can't get to all of them, but IRS keeps very, very good copious records and statistics on exactly the type of returns, the type of income, the projects they're looking for. And every group usually has projects, and from them your case gets audited. Now, usually when you get your initial audit letter, it'll ask for a bunch of information. That's the information that IRS found suspect on your return. But remember, when they do this, they're getting a flashlight and they're starting the audit. They open the audit door, and then from that point, what they do is they start crawling around. Do I want this? Do I want that? Let me add this. Maybe I should take this corporation along with this one. Let me go back a couple years. That agent can do whatever that agent wants, depending on what the goals of that audit were and with the direction of their group manager, how much they want to audit. The more they find, the more they're going to audit. Generally, they only go back 3 years. But anyway, that's the audit process. So if you want to hire former IRS agents, tax attorneys, tax lawyers, we know as much about IRS audits, honestly, as anybody. We have about 250 years of direct IRS work experience. If you need us, reach out to us. Or if you're going to get somebody representing you, I'm telling you, make sure they're a former IRS agent. They stay one step ahead of the process, and they know the negotiation of the tax audits, and you know when to take it appeals in tax court. So it's a whole process. Anyway, thank you for listening. I appreciate your ear today. Give me a subscription if you would. Thank you so much.